My entitled daughter was bullying her stepsister, so I showed her who's boss by ruining her big birthday party and donated all her gifts to charity. I, 42 meters, have a biological daughter, Emily, 16 feet, with my ex-wife Jennifer, and a stepdaughter, 16 feet, Samantha, with my fiancée Amanda. Amanda and I have been dating for 2 years and moved in together in January. Amanda and Samantha moved 20 miles from their hometown, which isn't far, but it meant Samantha had to leave her friends behind. Initially, Emily and Samantha had a great relationship, with Emily introducing Samantha to her friend group. In March, Samantha turned 16 and wanted to have a sleepover with her old friends. She expressed that she didn't want Emily there. After a lengthy discussion, Samantha opened up about Emily being too pushy about the sister relationship. Samantha had initially gone along to keep the peace, but now she was extremely uncomfortable and wanted some distance. I understood and apologized for not noticing sooner. That night, I went to Jennifer's home to speak with Samantha. She was very upset, and Jennifer asked me to leave when I tried to comfort Emily. Emily didn't come over that weekend, and when I picked her up the following week, she barely spoke to me. Samantha tried to apologize and explain, but Emily walked past her. Since then, Emily barely speaks to me and completely ignores Samantha, though she has a good relationship with Amanda. This Sunday is Emily's 16th birthday, and Jennifer is hosting a big sweet 16 party for her. Some of my family is coming from out of town, and those who aren't have sent gifts or money. At breakfast, my niece and Emily were chatting about all the gifts Emily received and how great her party would be. I noticed Samantha looking upset, so when the girls left to get their nails done, Samantha broke down. She said Emily had been isolating her since her birthday, apparently telling her friends not to speak to Samantha so they could be invited to Emily's party, from which Samantha is excluded. My niece kept mentioning how little Samantha got for her birthday compared to Emily, which hurt Samantha because my side of the family doesn't acknowledge her, and Amanda's family isn't well off. When Emily returned, I demanded an explanation. She said her friends chose her when she explained why she wouldn't be speaking to Samantha anymore, and as for everyone else, she couldn't control their actions. She then said I couldn't be upset about Samantha not being invited. I lost my temper at Emily and announced there would be no party. I decided to take back all her gifts, which she would have to earn back, and donate all her money to a charity for homeless teens. I also told her she wouldn't be joining us for the Disney trip in July and that she needed to apologize to Samantha. First thing Monday, I planned to look for a family therapist. Emily argued that these were her things, and her mother was hosting the party, so I couldn't take them. I insisted that I could, and Emily locked herself in her room with some of her gifts and called her mother. Jennifer showed up at my house furious, accusing me of favoring Samantha over my own daughter and taking gifts that weren't mine. She took Emily and some of her gifts home, telling me to stay away from Emily's party. Emily didn't speak to me but told Samantha, "You win, he's your dad now, but watch your back, bish." Jennifer blasted me on social media, and my family threatened to cut me off unless I returned Emily's presents and money. Samantha blamed herself, but I assured her it wasn't her fault. Emily and Jennifer were to blame. I tried to contact Emily, but her stepfather answered and said she didn't want to talk to me. He accused me of ruining her sweet 16 and said she'd never forgive me. Did I go too far? Update. Emily's birthday party went ahead without me, and we didn't speak until today. Amanda took Emily's gifts the night I wrote the post and told me Emily didn't deserve to be punished, but she did deserve an apology. Jennifer and her husband texted and called me all weekend, but I didn't respond. I texted Jennifer that I would reach out to Emily on Monday to have a one-on-one talk with her. Jennifer didn't like this, but I refused to argue. Amanda and I discussed going forward all weekend. We decided to tell both girls about Amanda's pregnancy today, Monday, but separately. What I didn't mention in my last post is that Samantha is on the autism spectrum, along with other mental health issues, which makes it extremely difficult for her to make friends. This is why I was so hard on Emily. She knew and agreed to help Samantha. My last post was never about not inviting Samantha to the party, it was about Emily's behavior towards Samantha prompting my reaction. We will be moving back to Amanda's hometown, which is only 20 miles away, so there will be no issues with Emily's custody time. I think it will be better for everyone, and we have decided to go to both individual and family therapy. Samantha is still upset and wants to apologize to Emily for causing trouble, but we told her to wait a few weeks before trying, and she needs to respect Emily's boundaries and give her space. Emily came over today, and when I asked her to talk about everything, she didn't show much emotion. She said she saw Samantha as a sister and went out of her way to welcome her, but Samantha couldn't even be honest with her and sent me to do her dirty work. So, Emily felt she couldn't be bothered to fight with Samantha about it and cut her off as the only way she knew how. I said I understood that her friends chose her over Samantha, but I didn't think it was right to let Samantha's new friends turn against her for a party invite. Emily said she didn't tell anyone what to do, they made their own choices, just like my niece, and it wasn't her responsibility to fight Samantha's battles. When I asked her if she chose Samantha over her when I asked her to stay at her mom's the night of the sleepover, she said she did and that it would take a lot to change how she feels, but she's willing to give me another chance. I brought up Amanda's pregnancy, and Emily took a few minutes to process everything before giving an extremely mature answer. She said she's happy and hopes she'll finally get a sister. Jennifer has 2 sons with her husband. But at the same time, with everything that happened, she can't fully trust me not to choose my new family over her. It hurt, but I guess I deserved it. I apologized for everything and took accountability for my actions. Then I spoke to Emily about the move, which upset her because she thought she'd see me less. But when I took her to the car I bought her for her birthday, with extra presents inside to make up for the weekend, Emily was extremely happy. Obviously, she can visit when she wants after she gets her license. We agreed to have dinner, just the 2 of us, every Friday. I told her we need to talk more with Samantha and that if something is bothering her, she should tell me. She agreed, so it's a very early start and baby steps, hopefully in the right direction. Unfortunately, when Amanda came home, she told me Samantha didn't take the news about the pregnancy well and hasn't stopped crying since. So that's another issue to work on, but Amanda said Emily and Jennifer both texted congratulations. I want to make a few things clear before people assume. Jennifer already knows about the car. I brought up the idea in January, and she was with me when I collected it from the dealer in mid-May. We won't be moving until at least late August, and yes, Emily will have her own room to decorate as she wants. Emily will come over this weekend, but she has expressed she still doesn't want to talk to Samantha. Amanda is 7 weeks pregnant. Edit. I won't be updating anymore, especially on misogynistic comments toward a minor. But I'm posting this because I've received messages threatening Emily and Samantha. Emily just called me after reading the comments and told me to stop wasting my time because these websites have a reputation for hating on parents, especially step-parents and dads. I guess everyone is upset that no one got cut off, divorced, or arrested, like in the usual stories here. Maybe no one was ready for a realistic outcome. Thanks to some of you for the advice, even the harsh advice. For those who just came to criticize me, Samantha, and Amanda, you need to get out of the house once in a while. Bye.